Well, good evening guys, welcome back to another video. We're back on the club water. It's approximately 8 p.m. I got down here late tonight, so I had a quick walk around to see if I could spot some fish. And as I came around from the car park to the right along the causeway here, and I spotted fish in the first peg. There was 2 fish feeding, and I had another walk all the way around the lake to see if I could see any more, and these are the only 2 I could see. So I decided to set up in this peg here. So I've got 2 rods out, and I've got one just out to my left. Okay, so I've got one just at the end of these weeds here, and then if you see where the rods are, probably about there where the sun's hitting the water, roughly about 20 yards out, there was a fish feeding there, so I've put a rod there as well. The rods have been out about half an hour, if that. I've got my house in order, everything's set up, so we're fishing. I didn't have a letter around or anything, look for any spots, because with the fish feeding I didn't want to spook them. So what I did was I put a bag on each rod and I chucked them straight out to where the fish were showing. So I've still got some bubbling coming up from the left. I've got some, you can see where it's fish feeding directly out in front of me, and also out to the right of me I've got fish feeding. So fingers crossed, it's looking promising. Yeah, hopefully they're looking for some bait, and we get into a fish. So I'll check in a bit later guys and let you know what's going on. Morning guys, it's day 2. Didn't get no fish last night, and I had a few liners. I think I was done on one of the rods as well, and I had a problem with the swan as well, so that was giving me a bit of bother. Keep eating all my bait in my peg and picked up my line, so I had to reset that. So no fish last night, and so I've reset the rods. The left rod I put back on the same spot, about a metre just off of the weeds on the left hand side, and the right hand rod I've put that about approximately the same, a metre just off this right hand side of the weeds here. Fingers crossed we'll get one, hopefully this morning, fingers crossed. I need to get a fish out of this pond. I haven't caught one yet, so this is the 3rd time back on this pond this year since well, April. I fished twice in April, and this is the 1st time this month I've been on this lake. And but last time when I was a member 2 years ago, and I never got a fish out of it. So I'm due for one. I'm working hard at it, and fingers crossed we'll have one out. Alright guys, welcome back. Well, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and there's been nothing caught on the pond. There's just been a couple of fish nearby where I'm showing you now. I don't know if you can see there, actually if I can zoom in slightly. Let's have a look. Roughly there, you may be able to pick out that there. That's my float, and behind that is an imitation white dog biscuit, and I put some I've also put some pieces of bread out. as I saw a couple of fish shown in there roughly about 10-15 minutes ago. So I've seen them moving around slightly there. You can see there's one just made in fact there's one there, just there, and it's not far off where that bait is. Oh, it's just swam past it. Right, so they're close to where the hook bait is. Well, there's one close there, definitely one close to that hook bait anyways. So fingers crossed we'll get a take on camera with a bit of luck. I'm going to go see if I can chuck some more bread around the hook bait, so I can get them feeding. That's gone too far. Hopefully we can get them feeding on the top of the, with the bread. The ducks have spotted what I'm doing. I'm shooting in from my left here, two of them. See what that does. Well guys, guess who's caught a fish? I've only gone and done it. Okay. Okay. Right. I'm happy. I'm finally gonna caught one. There we go. Not a big one, but it's very welcome after the work I've had to put in this lake to catch this fish. Yeah, it's got half a tail missing, so I'm wondering if this one's, the archer's had a go at this one, or a pike's had a nip at its tail when it was first put in. It's still got its winter colours. I reckon this is probably a stocky off 2 years ago when they stocked it. So, and they were put in, they said they were from £5, between £5 and £10 are the ones that was put in. So, yes, I'm very, very happy. I've finally caught one out of here. Yeah, its dorsal fin's damaged, its tail fin's damaged. There's the other side of it. Okay, she's tensing up a bit. There we go. It's a shame about the damage, but I'm happy, I'm so happy. Now I need to get a bigger one. Right, okay. Okay. Right. No, it is. She's not very big, but I think I'll weigh her. Just for the record, isn't it? Being the first fish out of here, so I know where it is. Pounds and ounces. $10.10 with the net. No, it's not. Just wait the net to come off. £2, £8.10 now. So I reckon it is one of the stockies that was put in a couple of years ago. So one for the future. So I've treated her wounds. She's got a few wounds, so I've treated them. I've treated the hook roll, and so time to get it put back there. Thank you. Get it put back. Go on, baby. Yes! Well guys, we're just about packed down. There's just a bivvy to go to pack down and the rods to pack down. But I'm waiting for the bivvy to air out first. Once that's aired out properly and dried on, and the inside's dried out, then I'll pack it down, get that put in the van, and then I'll bring the rods in. It's roughly 8:30 now. I've got to be away from here by 10. So there's fish still moving about the swim. So fingers crossed I may get into another one before I leave. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. The rods rip off again. And then I'll have hopefully a bigger one to show you this time. But yeah, I'm over the moon to get into that little stocky, guys. Saying stocky, the last time this lake was stocked was 2 years ago. And I believe they were put in between the weights of 5 and 10 pound. So I imagine that was maybe one of the 5 pounders that was put in. So yeah, it's put a bit of weight on in 2 years. So yeah, it's one for the future. It's pity a bit about the damage on it, like, I mean, but that can't be helped, can it? It is what it is. So yeah, fingers crossed, guys. We get another fish before I go home. Yes. But yeah, no, I'm chuffed. I'm chuffed about that. It just shows everything I did with the rigs, baiting up, stuff like that. That I finally found the spots on this. Well, this is the first time I've fished this peg as well. So yeah, I found the spots on this peg, and it's produced me a fish. So yeah, I'm happy. Just want another one. Right, guys, I'll check in shortly. Right, well, guys, that's me come to the end of the session. I'm all packed down, and I've got to shoot in a second. So I've got most of the gear in the van. I've got a little pile of gear just behind me there, but I've got to get put in the van. But I've got one job to do, and that's what everybody should do when they've finished their fishing session. Walk your peg and make sure there's no litter left behind. Always take your litter home with you, guys, because there's nothing worse than walking into a peg where some idiot's left their rubbish behind. Right, guys, so that's the peg all cleaned up, and I'm in Darren's peg now. Just say ta-ra to him because I'm off now. Yeah, so say goodbye now and say goodbye to Darren. So don't forget, guys, to enjoy your fishing, and thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Till next time, guys, tight lines.